So I made my first $1,600 online in 90 days. Okay, I made my first sale in 28 days, made my first $1,000, $1,200 rather, in 58 days. And within 90 days, I made $1,600 online. So I uploaded my first daily video for this daily stint of 100 days. I did 100 days of daily uploads on May 15th. On June 1st, I launched my coaching offer, my creativity coaching offer. On June 12th, I got my first sale. And on July 13th, I got my A sale, which was my, that was my $1,200 online. I've made another sale since then, for like my group coaching program. I shut that down, but I was still getting into that a bit. And so, between those 9 sales and then, some like other money from my clients now, I've made over $1,600 online using YouTube as my traffic source. I've only used YouTube, no Instagram, no Twitter, no TikTok. I've only used Instagram used YouTube to get my traffic source, to get my clients, and that's what I know. That's what I do. Proverbs 15:9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. It's like your goal, your desire, your vision, whatever you want, that's gonna decide your path. Right?
Yeah.
But the actual steps you take, like, God will reveal those to you. It's just like the lighthouse. It's like the lighthouse will show you, it'll give you an idea of where you're trying to go, But just because you have an idea doesn't mean you know exactly how to get there. And so God shows you exactly how to get there as long as you know what path you actually want to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that one.
That's why I feel like it's like the same of like making the decision and then God like does the rest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, like the New International Version for Proverbs 9. In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Ugh, what's poppin', gangsters? How y'all doing this morning? It's currently 10:18, September 3rd. Aaron and I, we decided to start doing like a Bible study every morning. Now, for all my Christians out there, what's poppin'? For all my non-Christians out there, what's poppin'? Now, I like to consider myself a Christian mystic, and mystical Christianity is basically searching for the divine within. It's a much more spiritual than a religious path, and I've really been feeling called to like learn and like study more about the Bible, because the Bible it's full of wisdom, and although it was constructed by the Roman Catholic Church and it had an agenda for that making, like there's a lot of things like the making of the Bible, the leaving out of a lot of gospels that are like really preaching oneness and seeking for God within, that we are all one, that these things that really resonate with me and that Jesus actually himself taught, a lot of those things are actually not in the Bible except like in the book of James, Jesus' brother. But I've been feeling really called to study the Bible more because I just want to learn about it. I just want to know its wisdom, and I want to use it to connect fundamentalists to mystical Christianity, to connect fundamental Christianity to other disciplines like yoga or like Taoism, these things, the Hermetic principles, 7 Hermetic principles. Yesterday I made a video called How the Bible Teaches the Law of Karma. That one was pretty cool. So I've been really feeling called to like learn more about the Bible. So Aaron and I are actually gonna like do like a Bible study every morning. And it's pretty dope. So stay tuned to like hear more about like me talking about the Bible and really just like connect it to life. If you're not Christian, that's cool. Doesn't really matter. The Bible is just a book of wisdom. It's just like the Quran. Like I would read the Quran too. You know what I mean? Like I'm not Islamic, but there's a bunch of wisdom in all these sacred texts, and if you're someone who is just open to wisdom and wants to understand truth, wants to understand like these different facets of reality that construct our entire reality, then I believe looking to scripture, just ancient wisdom in general, is something that really can't be undervalued, in my opinion. So that's where we're at right now. I'm about to probably go downstairs and make dinner, even though it's 10 a.m. It's Tuesday, and I make dinner for my family on Tuesdays, but Aaron and I are going to be hanging out probably around like 11, 12, so I won't be able to do it after then. So I'm gonna do it now, and then I'm gonna get to editing this vlog. Not 11, probably like 12 or 1 or so, I'd say. Aaron and I are gonna hang out, but I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna come back in here, get on the laptop, edit the vlog, and yeah. Kitchen, you know what I mean? We got our stuff. I saw we had some teriyaki, so I'm gonna try how this is. We got some wings here, and these are gonna be like easy to make. So I'm gonna throw those in the oven when that's ready. And I got some taters, and we'll have some like peas and carrots for our vegetables. Erin asked me to make her some eggs, some boiled eggs, so I got a little pot over there. I'm gonna throw those in now, and then we'll get to putting these in the pan. Throw those in. These are gonna take a minute to cook, probably like 40 minutes or so. And honestly, I've never made like potatoes in the eggs. I mean, in the oven. So this will be interesting. But honestly, I'm not gonna do nothing too crazy with these. Just like cut them in half. Go like some olive oil, salt and pepper, maybe some onion powder, stuff like that. Not too crazy. They're gonna be good though. And yeah, these will be light, so let's get to for me. And then we got uno dos for me. I like to make two. Actually, no. Cold water, by the way. The oven's finished heating. Yay. More water. Make sure the eggs are fully covered. Brownie, shut up! Neighbors are moving next door, so Brownie's talking shit. Oven's preheated, so let's get our chicken in there. Use this one for our taters, and we'll use these two for our chicken. Not our eggs are done, but our water's boiled. Yeah. Well, so let's get this lid on. Put this on low, and we'll let that rock out. I'm trying to call Erin to see if she wants hard boiled or soft boiled, but I guess she's like in the shower or something. So, All right. I'm tired of moving this camera. I'm about to put this thing in time lapse. Hello.
Hello. Do you have my ex?
Jaden and Aaron.
I'm not even giving. Guys, I'm obsessed.
Me and my lady.
Now the lighting was busted when I was making my video. It was so good. The wind was blowing. I was glowing. Like, it was just amazing.
I love that. What were you talking about in your video?
Today I was talking about the blood-brain barrier, which I found really cool. Basically, like, when you eat bad foods, it allows unwanted substances to come in your brain. Like, you kind of open up something for, like, bad things to come in your brain and, like, your blood or something like that.
Wait, what?
I don't know how to really explain it well. Okay, let me just explain it better.
Why did
But
you make a video about it?
well, I explained it better in the video.
Okay, so
but I didn't really
explain
go
it like
into
that to me.
detail. I was saying, like, when you eat, like, unprocessed foods or you're stressed, you unlock something that allows bad substances in your brain.
I see.
And I was connecting that to that's how bad habits form, because you end up going in a spiral because your brain is now allowing it. Yeah.
I see.
And you can literally change that, like, by eating better, and it closes, and then you're, like, more resistant to, like, bad substances, and your body's going to know what to do with that. And I correlated it to spirituality because yeah, when everything is healthy in the inside, you're going to make better decisions because of that, and then that builds a habit too. Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's so cool because it's like science, spirituality. Yeah. And then you connect with food.
They go hand
so
in
it's
hand.
Cool. Yeah, I love it. So, like, I learned about the science, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense because in real life, this is what it looks like. So I thought that was cool. And the other video is very similar. They're like similar topics. It's just
Plug your channel. Plug your channel.
What do you mean plug my channel?
You see how I'm recording you for my video? Plug your channel.
Babe, I don't know what that means.
You don't know what plug means?
Plug my channel?
Do a CTA.
Oh. Babe. Plug my channel. I'm trying to really put it together.
You don't know what plug means?
Plug your channel, like add in your channel?
Obviously you don't know what plug means.
Plug.
Plug means shout it out.
Not the plug, like,
A
you
plug?
know, calling the plug, the
No.
pull up and, like,
Plug
deliver
is like
the
a
goods.
segment where you talk about a product or something like
Okay,
that.
I get it now, babe. But you know what, like, the other plug is? You know, called the plug. Wait, babe, okay. Okay, guys.
I smoked weed for 3 years, and she's asking me if I know what a plug is.
Okay, guys. But yeah, my channel is Lava Mama, the official Lava Mama. If you want to learn more about that, the videos are awesome. And I made it in this beautiful environment, so you get to see more of that. Yeah. That's all you have?
Nutrition, science, spirituality.
I love that. The science is cool. It's like science and spiritual is literally the same thing.
They are.
I'm like, oh, this makes sense because... Oh, let me read it to you, what I have. You don't have to.
I'm getting tired of holding this camera. Adios. Top of the morning, gangsters. How we doing today? It's September 5th, 8 a.m. I have a free coaching call in 5 minutes, so might as well get on that. Yeah, might just get on that. Ugh, call was a no-show, so feels bad. Ugh. I'm about to, I'm about to brain. Oh yeah, gonna throw some clothes on, go down to the park, record some videos, and then I'm chill, go on a walk. Alright, so this was cap. I totally decided that I wanted to edit. I was basically instead of going and like recording talking head videos for today, I actually wanted to just kind of like use this vlog like for that video, or for this video rather, talking about how to make money as a small YouTuber. So we have like a little more, have a little cool like a bit of like the edit, little edit montage, and then we'll get back to it, and I'll put you guys onto the game. So, how to make money as a small YouTuber, the fastest way to make money as a small YouTuber. Let me just pull up my notes here on my phone. Boom, here, awesome. So basically, if you want to make money as a YouTuber, then you can use YouTube for two ways. There's two ways to make money from YouTube. You either have people monetize your audience, or you monetize your audience. It's the only way, right? The only two ways. And now, typically, having other people monetize your audience looks like Adsense, so like YouTube Adsense, or sponsorships, brand deals, things like this, where people are leveraging your audience for their business. Now, you could either do that, right? And you can take a slice of someone else's pie, or you can create your own pie and get the whole damn thing, right? Which is monetizing your own audience by having a product and selling them a product. And so the way I made my money online, so I made my first $1,600 online in 90 days. Okay, I made my first sale in 28 days, made my first $1,000, $1,200 rather, in 58 days. And within 90 days, I made $1,600 online. So I uploaded my first daily video for this daily stint of 100 days. I did 100 days of daily uploads on May 15th. On June 1st, I launched my coaching offer, my creativity coaching offer. On June 12th, I got my first sale. And on July 13th, I got my eighth sale, which was my, that was my $1,200 online. I've made another sale since then, for like my group coaching program. I shut that down, but I was still getting into that a bit. And so between those 9 sales and then, you know, some like other money from my clients now, I've made over $1,600 online using YouTube as my traffic source. I've only used YouTube, no Instagram, no Twitter, no TikTok. I've only used Instagram used YouTube to get my traffic source, to get my clients, and that's what I know, that's what I do. And so when it comes to making money as a small YouTuber, basically what you want to do is show that you have authority in a certain field, help people make content around that subject, and attract to them, like basically CTA your product so they want to come work with you. And so in business, we have 2 levers, right? There's traffic and there's product. The product is what you actually sell. It's a thing that people buy. It's what provides value to somebody and actually gives them a transformation. My product is my coaching offer. So I have a few coaching offers, but my main one that I sell is my 90-day purposeful creator. So if you're a spiritual creator or a spiritual entrepreneur, Whether you make art, you make content, or you're a value creator, us entrepreneurs, we're value creators. We trade value and we put value into the world and we receive back in the form of money. And so, whatever creator you are, right? If you want to unblock your unlimited creativity, we all have unlimited creativity to tap into. If you want to unblock your unlimited creativity and become a consistent, fulfilled, and purposeful creator in 90 days, I'd love to help you do that. I used this method myself, and because of it, I was able to create consistently for 100 days straight, right? I made over 120, 130 videos during that time. I had vlogs, I had like films, I had mainly my talking heads, I did podcasts as well. But if this is something you're interested in, then I can help you unblock your unlimited creativity so you can become that purposeful creator that you want to be, right? And so that's my offer, that's my product that I sell. And so I make YouTube videos, I make YouTube content talking about creativity, talking about spirituality, productivity, entrepreneurship, because those are the things that I enjoy and those are what my product is focused on. My avatar is for spiritual creators and spiritual entrepreneurs. And so I talk about spirituality because I love spirituality. It's a message I want to spread. And my avatar is related to that message, right? I talk business, entrepreneurship because I want to attract entrepreneurs. I also want to bring entrepreneurship to other people, to bring it to creators, right? I talk about creativity and productivity because that's like the basis of my product and a lot of the things that I enjoy talking about, things I have experience in. And so I've made offers, I've made a product around this, and I've made my content aligned with that product. My product is about helping you unblock your unlimited creativity through mindset, inner work, accountability. So I make videos about these mindsets. I make videos about inner work. It helps you level up your productivity through my purposeful productivity philosophy. I talk about that as well. I also have my purposeful productivity course. It's my full guide, step-by-step guide, over 6 hours of content to unblocking your unlimited creativity, downloading the right mindsets, the right empowering beliefs into your brain, leveling up your productivity, and using your unique skills to build your online business. So that's something you're interested in, that's in the description, my purposeful productivity course. But if you want to make money through YouTube, then you need something to sell to the audience that you're accumulating on YouTube. And so how do you make a product? You basically figure out something that you've done, a transformation that you can help people with, something you can provide value on. I like to just say value is awareness. And so if you can provide awareness to people, awareness of problems, awareness of solutions, and awareness of how to go from problem to solution, then you can provide value, you can help people. And you don't need to be, on level 10 to help somebody, right? If you're on level 2 and somebody's on level 0 or level 1, you can help them get to level 2, just where you are. And that's the value you can provide. You have wisdom right now to share, so share it, right? Share your experience, share the value you do have, because we all have value to share. And so you make your product, right? Whatever that is for you. If you're interested in actually like getting more of an idea of what product you can make, hey, come hop on a free coaching call with me. It's in the description, free 30-minute coaching call. We'll talk creativity, spirituality, entrepreneurship, whatever you're interested in. So even if you're not interested in making a product, but you'd like to like chat with me, you're interested in like seeing if I can help you out with some stuff, I'd love to help you out. It's in the description, all right? So when it comes to business, right, there's product, the actual thing we sell, and then there's traffic, your marketing, which is how you let people know about the product and get people to it. And so if you're using content as your marketing, which I heavily suggest, 1, because content's super high leverage, 2, because it's free and it's easy to get started with, and 3, because you can build over time and it's a great skill to have, I think content is the best way to market your product. And so if you're choosing the content route, then that means you need to make content that's aligned with the product, okay? And so I have a product that's for spiritual creators and entrepreneurs, and so I make videos about spirituality, creativity, entrepreneurship. My product is about helping you unblock your creativity, level up your productivity, find fulfillment. Yeah. What's up, Dad?
What you got going on?
I was recording the video.
You live?
No, it's cool. It's just recording. You good?
So you gonna be here?
I was actually gonna finish this up, and then I was gonna head out to the park and go on a walk.
What I was actually gonna do.
Hold up, Aaron. I'm talking about that.
What I was actually gonna do was gonna.
First.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Mama. What's up? Yay, me. Coolio. Well, actually, damn. I was in the groove of like recording, and then my dad interrupted me. Let me just find out like where I left off at, and then I'll come down. Okay. Adios. Eee. Aaron is she's gonna be going to Myrtle Beach to stay with her grandmother for the next like 2.5 weeks. And I didn't know if I was gonna see her today, and I was like kind of sad. But she just called me and said that she was pulling up so she could like see me real quick before she went. Ah, my wife's the best. I love you here. Hello, my love. How are you? Only a minute. We're at the park with Aaron. And we're
Maybe
gonna
you
finish
really
up
got-
recording here.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. When a banana. When
happened?
you know how I'll be saying like the edit. I mean the filter looks like crazy. Like when I'm watching the video, it looks good.
Of course it does.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Always yapping. Alright, we're here at the park. Erin didn't really want to be here, but she said she wanted to be next to me. So she'll just be here eating her banana. Don't mind her. So, we were talking about, before I got interrupted by Dad, and then by Erin. It's okay. We were talking about, basically, like, having your product. So, like, my product is based on, like, helping spiritual creators and spiritual entrepreneurs with their creativity, their productivity, and, like, inner work, mindset, accountability, that kind of stuff. And so that's what I make my content around, right? I align what my product is about, and I talk about that on my YouTube channel and my content. And so basically, like, that creates the alignment and the authority. So when it comes to being able to sell something on YouTube, being able to sell like a product, let me turn this up a bit, let me see. I don't know if this looks bad. Yeah, that's fine. When it comes to selling something, like selling online products, you want to have content that builds authority, and that authority is what makes people actually want to work with you, right? And so actually, Erin, come here, you're a good example. Come here. Before my beautiful wife was my beautiful wife and my business partner, she was my client. So why did you want to work with me, Erin? Like, what about like me being on YouTube like made me feel like I was like someone that had authority in what I was talking about?
Because you were consistently talking about the same thing.
Okay. Anything else?
You were actually doing it.
Important. Okay, cool. We can
And
use
you
both
had
of those.
social proof.
Ah, okay. Cool. So like consistently talking about like the thing that you're doing, that's actually something that I looked back when I had gotten my, like, I'd made about $1,200 in the first 2 weeks of July, and I got like 5 sales, including Erin. Erin was the first one. But during that 2 weeks of the first 2 weeks of July, I was basically like only talking about like how to make money as a small YouTuber and like entrepreneurship. And that's what my product was aligned with. And so it made sense to why I got those results like that, because my content was completely aligned with that offer. And so now I was like, okay, let me actually like get back to that and start really going in on like creativity more, and like even like entrepreneurship as well, because these are still things that like are a part of my offer. When it comes to making content, it doesn't have to be solely based on like the specific thing your product is about. But if that content is aligned with your avatar, like mine is for spiritual creators and spiritual entrepreneurs, then that is fair game as well. So like you don't have to be super focused on like having like, okay, my product is about like helping people like lose fat. So like I only help people like I only make fat loss videos. That could be great, but there's also mindsets that are required to like getting in the gym and getting consistent, right? To like be able to lose fat. So like these kind of things are important. You want to have pillars with your content. So like my pillars are creativity, spirituality, and entrepreneurship. Because all of those pillars are aligned with my product and with my avatar, then that's good money for me. So basically, after you figure out like your transformation and what you actually want to have your product be, right? You make your product, you make like a minimum viable product. I'm not going to talk too much about that. If you want to learn more about that, hop on a free call with me, or just buy my course, or you could do both. Or you could hop on a consult with me and you can get my course and you can get coaching with me. So that's it's all in the description. It's all in the description. But you make your product and you start aligning content with that product. Now it's just being consistent. Now it's just being on it, right? Like guys, it took me 28 videos every single day until I got my first sale. Shit. It took me 28 videos every day until I got my first sale. And after that, it took me another 30 days to make my first $1,000 online. It's like it takes time, guys. It takes a bunch of reps, right? And it's okay to like most likely you're gonna get a week in, you'll get 2 weeks in, even 3 weeks in, and you won't see any results. It's exactly how it was for me too, right? Like I didn't hit to that 28th day, week 4. Like that's just how it has to go. And so like when it comes to showing up consistently, it's not easy, right? But when you have something that you actually want to work for, something you really love and believe in, which is what you should be doing, purposeful productivity, right? You will work harder, work more, produce better work for something you love, something you enjoy, something that's meaningful to you, impacting people that you want to impact. If you actually have this in your work, then you'll want to show up for it every day. You'll want to show up for your people every day. Aaron, I don't give a fuck about this little ass ant. Damn, I'm trying to be in the flow. And so that's what it's about, right? Like showing up for yourself, showing up for your people, it's gonna be easy when you actually want to do it, right? And it's not easy to like show up every day consistently, but it's only hard until it's not. It's only hard until it's easy, and it won't get easy if you don't actually allow yourself to put in the reps to get to where it's easy. Yeah, basically I'll just break down like the YouTube funnel, how that works for you, and then we'll sign off. So basically there's six parts to the YouTube funnel. And so at the top, you start with your packaging, your title, and your thumbnail. That's like basically how you convert impression to view, right? If no one clicks on your video and like, if no one sees your title and your thumbnail and are intrigued, they're not gonna click on your video to watch it, right? So you have the packaging at the top, and then there's the video itself, which I like to say is the value you provide or your authority, and it's the authenticity or your personality, right? And so you have this thing you're presenting your competence on, right? So for me, that's either entrepreneurship or creativity, spirituality. And you have like my personalities, the energy I give off, it's my mannerisms, it's who I am, like who you want me to, who I'm presenting myself as on camera. And these things are important as well, because you can show up and be yourself and people will love me and they'll want to work with me more because it's actually me, right? And so like I could be talking about, I could be talking game on business or, on creativity, and that's cool, right? But if you didn't like my personality, or maybe you're like not a spiritual creator, let's say, you probably wouldn't resonate with me because that's who I am. That's what I'm about. And so your value and the thing you're actually talking about, your authority, is just as important as your authenticity, your personality, and your energy that you're giving off. Both are very, very important. So there's your packaging at the top. There's the actual video itself, which is what you're talking about and how you present yourself. There's your call to action, your CDA. So your call to action is how you actually let people know about your product and keep people from like the platform of YouTube to wherever your product is hosted. Whether that be like a call link to like, book a call with you, or a sales page, whatever that is, we'll talk about that later. But your call to action consists of telling people about like what your product is, right? So I told you guys earlier, if you're interested in a 30-minute coaching call with me, that's awesome, or my purposeful productivity course. I told you about these things, and I told you that they're in the description. I told you who they're for: spiritual creators, spiritual entrepreneurs, right? And so your call to action, it wants to consist of the avatar you're targeting, what you're helping that avatar do, and just pointing them in a direction, right? Tell them just go look in the description. Or your call to action could be, send me a DM on Instagram, or it could be leave this comment, it could be like and subscribe. These are all call to actions, but we want to have this call to action because hearing it and having it reminding people is often what we need, right? Like most of the time you won't go into like look into somebody's YouTube description unless they mention it. Unless you like see what they have to offer and you're like already in that like value mindset of like, oh, I want to learn more from this person, I want to connect and like see what more of what they have to do. Unless you're already in that mindset, then hearing someone like mention it will be like, oh yeah, this person has extra things that can help me, and so I want to take advantage of those. And you wouldn't be able to take advantage of those if you didn't know about them, and you wouldn't know about them if they didn't tell you about them. And so you have to have that mindset for other people, right? Don't get tired of CTAing. Don't say, oh, I already told them about this, so I can't say it again. No. CTA every video, mark it every day, right? Because people don't often like actually remember your call to action, right? We all watch probably like hours of content a day, right? We're all out here scrolling and shit, doing whatever the fuck, not doing things we shouldn't do. Anyways, or doing things we shouldn't do, whatever. But when you're like spending time doing these things, right, and you're like getting all this content, all this like consuming in your brain, it's hard to actually remember every single thing that you've like heard that day, right? And so when people remind you of these things, right, when I remind you of a certain subject or a certain topic that I taught you about, or I remind you that I have this free coaching call, I remind you that I have this course, or I have this coaching consult if you want to work one-to-one with me, I remind you about these things, and you're like, oh yeah, Jaden can help me more. Oh yeah, he has this thing that's valuable to me. Oh yeah, I want to take advantage of that, right? And so just having that reminder is really good. People need to be reminded more than they need to be taught. And at the same time, when it comes to marketing, like marketing is a nudge, right? It's a nudge forward. I actually got this from Aaron. Like every time we market, we push them closer and closer to the product, right? Closer and closer from where they are, where they don't want to be, to the product that's going to help them get to where they want to be. And so you should want to market. You should want to help your people. You should want to sell something that's helping your people. So that's your CTA, your call to action. That's the third part of the funnel. So your packaging at the top, your video, your call to action. Then you have like the copy in your YouTube description. This isn't crazy important, but it's a step, because this copy in your YouTube description, right? If you go to my description right now, you'll see like my coaching offer says 90-day purposeful creator, unblock your unlimited creativity and become a consistent, fulfilled, and purposeful creator in 90 days, right? That's intriguing, right? And so if that's something you're interested in, then you'd click on that. Now, if that just said my coaching offer or some shit like that, that might be less intriguing because you don't actually have any information about it. And so like when you have that copy in your YouTube description, it makes people like more interested in actually clicking on that, which gets them off YouTube and to the place you want them to go, right? And that's what it's about, right? You need to actually get your YouTube traffic to go to that sales page or that like call page to book the call with you. And if your copy isn't as good as it, like if your copy doesn't evoke emotion or get people to want to move, then they're gonna stay on YouTube and they're not gonna go click it out. I mean, go check it out. And so that's very important as well. So it's the top, your packaging, your title and your thumbnails, your packaging, your video, your value, and your authenticity, your call to action, addressing your avatar, telling them about what you do, pointing them to the description. Then it's the actual copywriting in your YouTube description, making sure that evokes emotion, that like actually has desire in it, so people want to take action, want to leave YouTube and go to that page. And then the fifth step is your actual booking page, like that's for me, or your sales page. I got my first 5 sales using a sales page for school. And so your sales page basically, or your copy page, your landing page, whatever it is, it consists of your offer, right? Providing more value, providing more persuasive text, things that actually show who you are and what you're offering to people. And that's how you actually start converting, right? That's the place where you either get people to book a call with you, and so they they're able to take that next step, and that call could turn into a sale, or they land on your sales page and they see that page, maybe they watch a video sales letter you have, and they convert there, they buy there, and that's what it is. The last step is the product itself, right? And the actual thing you sell. So there's the packaging, your title and your thumbnail, the video, your value and your authenticity, your call to action, the copy and your YouTube description, the fifth page, the landing page, that could be your booking page or your sales page, and then it's the product itself, the thing they actually buy. So that's your YouTube funnel, and this is very important because at any step of this funnel, you could hit a constraint. And a constraint is basically where you have a block, and a block that is stopping you from making money more than likely. And so when you have this idea of what the funnel looks like, you're able to go through and you're able to say, okay, is my traffic am I even converting impressions to views? If you're not, you got to work on your packaging. Are my people finding my videos valuable, and so they actually see me as an authority, and when they hear my CTA, they're actually taking action on it? Okay, if not, then you need to improve your value, or you need to improve your CTA. Are people actually converting on my sales page or my booking page, right? Am I actually getting calls booked? Am I making sales? If not, you need to probably spend more time on that, on either of those, improving those. And so when you have an idea of your funnel, you have an idea of where your constraints could be, which allow you to make improvements on those, and you can start making more money based off that. That's all I got for you.
Get the Purposeful Productivity course. It's a game changer. It's the best place to start, the only place to start, and the only place to get ahead, because after you learn about the purposeful productivity, you do that every single day, that's a part of your journey and part of your consistency.
Aaron's my marketer. Thank you, my love.
I'm not just a marketer, it's really did change my life. So.
Nah, of course, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. And honestly, if we don't do anything else to get the purposeful productivity, you'll be good to go, for real. That's
yeah, that course is just full of sauce, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and it's it's the thing that's gonna hold you for a lifetime, no matter where you are in your journey. You use it every single day. Everything in there, you use your entire journey. Even when you're making the big bucks, you still need it. You're still gonna use it. So that's why, to me, it's the ultimate value.
Yep. So guys, Purposeful Productivity course. Right now, it's currently $444, but on September 15th, which is in 15 days, 10 days. In 10 days, the price is going to be going up to $666. So, if you want to miss out, if you want to take advantage of the price right now, then go tap in right now. At the same time, guys, you also get the entire course for free, lifetime access to it, if you work one-to-one with me, if you become one of my coaching clients. So whether that's my life coaching offer or my creativity coaching offer, if you're interested in working one-to-one with me, you also get the Purposeful Productivity course as a complete bonus. Awesome.
Yep. So there's so many amazing gifts and offers. Challenge yourself to take advantage and get ahead right now.
All right. I'm done with this video.
Bye, guys.
Do it today.
Love you.
Be better for it tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay loving. Thumbs out.
Can you see it from there?
Evidence.
Can you see it? Did it show?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.